Today we're going to go through Pride and Joy by Stevie Vaughan, a great song to learn, classic blues. It's tuned to E flat, so I've put a link just below. If you click on that, you can go and really easily tune down half a step. Other than that, please plug in, enjoy any other lessons you want, put them in the comments below. Please subscribe if you haven't already by clicking in the bottom right hand corner, and yeah, just rock out. So we're starting it in this E position, well E flat, but we'll call it E. So we want to slide on the B string from the 3rd to the 5th fret, and the count is 3, so you do it just 3 times on the first little slide. So 1, 2, 3, and I'm picking like really quick with my right hand. You can do all downstrokes if you want, but I tend to go up and down once I'm really getting into it. So after that first 3, you move up to the 7th fret on the top E string, and I use my middle finger, and then the 8th fret of the B string, and sort of bend it a little bit as you're playing. So that's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then back into 1, 2, 3, 4, go. So you do back to the 3rd to the 5th fret with that top E open at the end. So once again. And then to finish, after that part, we do a bend on the G string, 2nd fret, bending up a whole note, and then you bend down, and then hit that D string on the 2nd fret, and then pull it off a little bit. I think he might pull it off, or he might just keep it on, but I always find myself pulling that note off, so I'll leave it up to you. So let's do it again a little bit slow. And now we'll do it full speed. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, go. And then we go into that other rhythm part. So the other rhythm part is sort of based around an E chord and an A chord at the first part. And it's basic blues, so E, A, B7, A. But he's doing some really cool stuff. So he's hitting the open bottom E to start with. And we want to get our right hand going in a sort of like a, I don't know what you'd call that, sort of a windmill motion, I've heard it called before. And the way Stevie plays in the live performances, he's got a really circular motion when he's playing this song, and he's raking down all the strings, so you need to mute the strings with your left hand as you're playing the notes. So it goes, but we'll focus on the notes to start with, and then we'll get that rhythm going. So the notes are the bottom E, then the 3rd fret on the bottom E, which is a G, and you go to 3rd to 4th really quick, then to the B note, so 2nd fret on the A string, 4th fret on the A string, and then 2nd fret on the D string, back up on that bottom E to the 3rd fret to the 4th fret, then A string 2nd, 4th. Actually, at the last time you just go to the 2nd on the A. And instead of going to that 4th note, you go to an A chord. And I play it just by barring with my index finger. So you're throwing in the chords with the lead, and that's why Stevie makes it sound so big. You've got them notes, and then the dynamics come up so much when he plays the chords. So the second time round, I think he puts his finger on the 7th note, which is a G note on the top E string, 3rd fret, playing that barred A. So you're doing that same riff, A, E chord. So from the E chord, you're going back to the 3rd to the 4th on the bottom A string. Second time round, hit that A7 twice, and now you do that same pattern but you move down to the A string. So hit that chord twice on the A string, 3 to 4. So that's 3, 4 on the D string, 2nd, 4th, G string 2nd, and then back up to the A string, 3 to 4, and then D string 2nd, and then A chord, E chord, and then you're back into that riff up there. And then we want to go to the turnaround riff, which is on the G and B strings. So you get your fingers in this position. So you've got your ring finger on the 3rd fret of the G string, you've got your middle finger on the 2nd fret of the B string, and you're moving up 1 fret. So you're going to the 3rd to the 4th. So you keep doing quick little slides up, just 1 fret. So that's 3 times. Sorry, twice. And then you slide back on the G string, 4 to 2. Pull off, so that's open, and then you hit a D string on the 2nd fret. And then you hammer on to the 2nd fret A string, B note. And that part is so Stevie, it's so cool. I love them turnaround riffs that Stevie does. So you want to, after the B note, from there we go to the D string and we play it open, open, 1st fret, 2nd fret, so open, 1, 2 on the D string, and then you play it open again, so open D string at the end. you do 2, 1, 0 on the A string. And then when you play that open A string, you do that little trill that Stevie really loves. It's like hammering on the first fret of the A string. So hammer on and then pull off to the open A. And then hit that G note on the third fret of the bottom E string. And then hit that A string below it. So this one is really quick, but I'll try and slow it down. So open A, hammer on and off. So 0, 1, 0. Third fret bottom E, open A again, bottom E third fret again, then you play the E octave on the second fret of the D string. And then hit that bottom E again, really ring it out. So we'll rewind right back and go through it again. Oh, sorry, I keep going to that other note. You've got to remember to go hammer on to that B note. And then the last little riff is just doing that same position again with your ring finger and your middle finger. So G string third fret, B string second fret, and then just sliding up, but this time not picking it as much, just doing like double stops more. So you can do it a lot more harder. That's it. So that's 3 times. So you bend up, slide up 1 fret. Do that same slide down on the G string, 4th, 2nd open on the G string. Hit the D string on the 2nd fret, and this time hit a bottom E open string, and then so A string 0, 1, 2. You can hit the B7 chord as well if you want. Yeah, I like to hit that top E as well, just before, to give it a bit more rhythmic quality.